Hi, welcome to the Spiritual Hour. Mad Mix here. It's a Friday night, time for a cocktail. And I am deciding to do a multi-ingredient cocktail. Um, this is a gin-based cocktail. There's a story behind this one. Because there was a young man who came back from England in the late 1800s, 1886, and went to a social club in a club called, I think it was called Tuxedo Club at Tuxedo Park or somewhere in New York. And he was wearing this long, like a tailcoat that he had got from Prince of Wales, but the tail was removed. And it was at the Tuxedo Club, and the name for this thing stuck, and maybe this drink was served over there. So this is called the Tuxedo Cocktail. Some people think it's a variation of the martini. But they all were born around the same time, and just because it's got gin and dry vermouth, it's probably not a martini. Let's build this one. So this is, I'm going to use aviation gin for the first time ever. I've never tried this one. This is made right here in the Northwest in Portland, Oregon, and 2 ounces of this gin. The original recipe does call for Plymouth gin, which is less dry than a true London dry. I'm not using London dry here. I'm using an American, like a new gin, but it's still on the drier side. Less juniper than the usual juniper forward things like Beefeater or Tanqueray or something like that. So we did the gin, 2 ounces. Not sweet vermouth, what is this? Dry vermouth, 3/4 ounce of this. This also, the original recipe called for equal parts. This one, by the way, is called Tuxedo Cocktail number 2. There are many variations, but this one seems to be the most popular one with a little less of the dry vermouth. I should do this first. There is a Maraschino Liqueur, which is the Maraschino cherry. Adds a little bit of depth to the cocktail. This is just a tad bit, about 1/4 ounce. So there's the syrup, so to speak, liqueur, but it's a bit on the drier side. It's a liqueur, but it's not like a true sweet liqueur. It also calls for absinthe, but let's do that later. I'm going to put that on the side. A dash of orange bitters. Some recipes also call for Angostura bitters, but I'm just going to do a dash of the orange per the one I follow. I'm going to get a martini glass from the fridge. And the idea with the martini glass is to really put a little bit of this absinthe in it. You could actually put it right here, like a dash or something, but I'm going to do something crazy. So you pour a little bit in here, you pour a little bit more, and then what you do is you kind of just line the glass as much as you can, and really this is 138 proof, so I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to throw it away. I don't know where I'm going to throw. Probably somewhere else. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Now the glass is lined with the absinthe. This one needs a bunch of ice. And then you stir it. And chill it down. So, like I said, you can try different gins. Aviation gin is sort of middle of the road from what I hear. Not too much on the dry side. So let's see how this comes out. I don't have a bottle of Plymouth gin, but I probably need to buy one because then I'm going to be able to compare what the original tastes like with this one. So chill this one down nicely and then strain it into the chilled glass with the lined absinthe. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice strong drink. So there you go. That's the drink, and it calls for a lemon peel. So let's see, I don't know, these lemons are not very new. Oh, it's not bad. So do a lemon peel, express the oils on top, and I'll just cut a little piece here. And also, before doing this, I'm going to drop a cherry in here. The originals have all kinds of variations, but this one calls for a cherry, and there goes the lemon. And cheers.
Cheers.
Tuxedo number 2. Wow, boozy. I've had a regular martini before. This one is amazing. The liqueur, a little bit of absinthe, giving it a nice depth and a kick. Can't wait to get down to that cherry. Cheers.
Cheers again.